Hello, welcome to day 4, my VOD viewers, of the Farlands or Bust FLoB-a-thon Subathon. The last one, probably, maybe, most unusually indeed. You may notice those numbers in the upper right-hand corner are a lot different than from when we stopped streaming on day 3. We had a bit of a end-of-the-stream hype train. And they wouldn't let me leave. They're so mean. They wouldn't let me leave. I was doing car on a stick. I was doing my outro and they started a hype train. So now we're up to 16 hours, 6 minutes, 11 seconds. We're also up to 78,092.36 megabytes on the world save file. And it's July 6th, 2025. And if you have your woofs ready, the timer will continue, as will we. Woof! Wolfie, you'll never believe what happened. Oh, that was the door. I guess that was the door. I came out the wrong side of the hidey hole here. Let's, I guess, rebuild this wall. Grab that dog. And continue west. Twixt the timer and twixt the farlands is where we're actually going. Here in Minecraft Beta 173. Stop to pick up some wood. Indeed. I Kool-Aid manned my way out of there. Oh, yeah? Oh.
Well, if you ask me, the price is too damned high.
Hi Kurt, I can't believe it's been 14 years since I found your YT, and that you're almost there. Little did I know finding FLoB would set in motion eventually meeting my future wife, married 5 years now. Thank you for everything. I hope you've been well.
I'm your future wife? We're married? Great! Scott! Top tip of the day! 2 hundos! And now we're above 17 hours. Good Lord. Thank you very much, Great Scott. Thank you very much indeed. Good gravy. Some of you want to get to the farlands this FLoB-a-thon, it would seem. Thank you very much indeed. Now you're a lawyer with 3 kids. Well, and also congratulations. 5 years overdue. Future wife? Ah. I'm still waiting for my invite. Absolutely crazy. Oh, that 5 years ago would have been specifically a time, wouldn't have it? I did not think of that. All right, that's fine. I'll allow it. uh Oh. Take that, cactuses. Thank you very much. I'm blabbergasted. If I would have known, I would have made Farlands or Bust a dating app. Pivot. You can only swipe west. Ah, Wolfie. God. What's? Now look at us. Look at us. Look at us. That sure is a place up there. Weird. That doesn't look right. That would... I mean... I guess... Well, no. Huh. I don't know. I suppose if it was a transient chunk of, like, an overhang, you know, it would be, like, floating. That's just not the right size is the problem with that. And it would be very odd to have lined up with the ground also being water. You know what I mean?
You're not Nana. Nana's dead.
Leave her alone! Harry Stunt Waffle. That's a name. Thank you for 7 months.
Absolutely no idea how this game is played, do you?
No.
Nerds.
Y'all are a bunch of nerds. Union Girl, thank you for 42.
You're not Nana.
That is the nerd number.
Nana's dead.
And Distovey, thank you for 5 months in the sub-tub with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much indeed, sub-tub. Timer keep going up. Come on, chicken, you can fly. I mean, you can float. You can't fly, but you can at least, like, safely float down.
Timer go up.
Oh. Oh my god.
I'm doing my part.
I probably should have seen that coming with the terrain I'm traveling through, but that's okay. Everybody loves beta. And Raymond Traces. Oh my god, stop it. Yeah, I did just pass up some pigs, but I didn't need them at the time. There should be a counter for treats Wolfie has eaten and treats Kurt has eaten. But that would have to be manually tracked. I did like that one FLoB-a-thon where we did have a counter for pink sheep, golden apples. There was like 3 things. I can't remember what the other thing was. It was nice because somebody else was
Side sleep in.
taking care of it. Like they had built like a website where they could like manually like push a button and it would add 1 to the number of whatever just happened as they were watching. So all I had to do was include the website source as an overlay. Was it Weatherman? I don't think it was Weatherman. I don't feel like it's a person who's still around here. Although it might have been. I don't know. Oh my god, stop it! We're trying to remember who, if anybody, set up... I can't remember what FLoB-a-thon it was. It was pre-subathons, where we had like a little counter in the lower corner of the screen to count pink sheep, golden apples, and maybe it was beds? I doubt it was beds. Thank you. That should have been your sub alert for 42 months. Crafting tables. I mean, all we have to do is load up one of the previous FLoB-a-thons on YouTube to see what it was, but none of us are going to bother doing that, right? I certainly am not. Careful. 2017 has a counter? Oh, really? But it's not any of the things you mentioned? What was on the counter for that one? I mean, last year we had a counter, ironically, for Wolfie deaths. A golden clock, a squid, a pigman, and some other stuff. And farlands or bust? That doesn't sound like anything I've ever done.
Almost 2 months.
2 months? So, what's new?
What's new? It's Nikiochi. Thank you for those 2 months in the subtub. Wait, we are having trouble staying on the 0x marker, aren't we, today? These dang mountains. Getting in our way and everything. And we keep just one pig at a time, and they're all dry. Get them. Yep, they're all dry. Oh. Alright, this one seems kind of dangerous to get. Whoa! There we go. Alright, now we got some... Oh lord. Wolfie, why don't you just have a seat? I'll take care of this one. Alright, he's full. Which means now there's going to be dozens of pigs. Looks like we'll need them. I sure hope you ate that, Wolfie. Are you gonna get that pig? Have you forgotten about him? That pig was dry! Oh god, alright, well... Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. We are way off course. Oh, Jesus! Careful. Oh, did I just sliced Wolfie. So much for all those pigs! Careful, careful, careful. Cooking does nothing. In fact, I don't even think a cooked pork does anything for a wolf. Guess we're on the lookout for more pigs. I don't know. I think if you cook pork, I think it will still heal the dog, but not as much. Or, like, not any more than a raw one. To the best of my knowledge. I can't find any FLoB-a-thons with trackers. Huh. I mean, it also, yeah, I don't know. It might have been something that we, like, added partway into a FLoB-a-thon or something. Or I'm just, like, completely misremembering something. Oh my god. You've got to stop this. Gotta bring some sense and sensibilities back into this system. I think that one was tree leaves. How many hours per week are you still spending on FLoB? Well, this past week has been more than my usual. I don't know how many hours we've done Farlands. I'd have to add up the length of the YouTube VODs that are currently online. Eight hours? How many days until you have to return to work? Well, I told them I took the month of July off. It's very loosey-goosey. No. The internet claims it was FLoB-a-thon 2012. Well, that doesn't seem right. FLoB-a-thon 2012 was the one where Wolfie disappeared, wasn't it? That imminent tragedy. Side sleeping. It is all the things Kurt said. Maybe I changed it, like, later on.
Side sleep in.
Thank you, Timo Warner. I don't know what I would be counting with pig zombies or whatever else was on that list. Like, I don't know what those would have symbolized. Like, I feel like I would have used my pink sheep emote as pink sheep. It is the pink sheep emote. Okay, so I know it was pink sheep.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Surface spawner?
Probably. But I didn't see anything other than the sounds of spiders to indicate otherwise, so... No idea why there's a golden compass. Are you sure it isn't a clock? Like, how many days? Minecraft days or something like that? That must have been a real poor quality live stream if you can't tell the difference. .480 penis is apparently what I was streaming at. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Pew! Zero. So when are you going to get that going for 2025? What, the counter? I said the only reason I did it is because somebody else made like a web tool and like gave me access to it that I just had to like click a button in a web browser and it would add to the count. I mean, so far we've not had any golden apples or pink sheep. Why don't you do the boat glitch? I just did it. I just did it a couple times to go a little bit faster. But also, I'm in no hurry to get there. Obviously, 14 and a half years later. I'm not racing nobody, even if somebody's racing me. Yeah, I'm already a champion. According to Talking Dog _ in chat. Oh, this will be interesting.
Timo Warner gifted a Tier 1 sub to Tato-san. They have given 824 gift subs in the channel.
Susan! Susan knows... Is that Japanese? Kanji? Is that kanji? I don't know. Hiragana. Well, see, the girlfriend is the one who's doing Japanese on Duolingo. Oh. Oh. Everything but kanji, ironically. I don't know. What was it again? It means talking dog, but it was Hatiro-san? Or something like that? Taro-san. And what does that mean? Dog? Oh, it's just an abbreviation of talking dog. Tado.
Nana's dead.
Sure hope I don't miss subtub 888.
I sure hope you don't either, 888. Thank you for 32 months in the subtub. Leave her alone! That question for me? Are you back working in software dev? No. I never was in software development. I was in web design and graphic design. Art degree. Nope, that ain't gonna work. And also, no. I'm working manual labor. Essentially. An agricultural technician. Part-time. Watch out now. Arts and Humanities degrees. Although mine is in Arts and Humanity of Science. The old art science degree. You got art in my science. You got science in my art. I did see about the third identified interstellar object flying by. And this one we've as if I had anything to do with it, identified as it's on its way in, as opposed to on its way out, like the previous two. Although, I don't know about the second one, I gotta be honest with you. It was like a comet fragment. I don't know when that one was discovered. At least the first one. Mamuna, or whatever it's called. And we will never see another pig again now that we need them. Excuse me. I do have tea, although I'm out of all of my teas. I'm drinking a peach oolong. Not my favorite thing in the world. I mean, it is kind of... the peach is very light, and the oolong is very light. So it is kind of warm water. $30 past midnight. Do you live in Europe now or something, Great Scott? Not that I, like, am looking to dox you or anything, but... Your wife is British. I'll just swim there. You get to apply for citizenship in 2 months. He's getting out while he has the chance, although I don't know how much better the UK is doing, but it's fine. Spooky noises.
Prep your flesh for 17 hours, 17 minutes, and 17 seconds.
I'm prepped. Bing.
Ding.
Yee. Pretty good.
171717.
1-7.
Ding.
There it is again.
Dong. Ding.
These coordinated bit attacks that are happening in my
Play it again, Sam.
beautiful chat.
Ding. Ring.
Oh. That's weird why it went past Sam's.
Ding. Railway station in Haryana. Dong.
Oh, there it is. Might have had a hard time parsing the first time chat.
Ding.
This would have been a nice place for a ghost chunk. Everywhere would have been a nice place for a ghost chunk.
Banana phone. Dong. Ding.
Don't tell him you're sick of seeing a number. That'll guarantee that it remains forever. You must show no emotion. Be a Vulcan.
What's yellow and shoots around a corner?
Ah. Memories. I forgot about that.
Dingus.
A banana.
Good tea. Nice house.
Woof.
Bunk. Thank you for 8 months in the sub tub. What's up?
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. She said them both with a different inflection. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Wolfie, let's not. Mm. Ugh.
Ding Dong's snack cakes by hostess hashtag not sponsored.
I don't know how she pronounced sponsored correct based on how it was very misspelled there, Manfredity, but
Prep your flesh for 17 hours 17 minutes and 17 seconds. Ding.
sponsor aid.
Are we there yet?
Almost.
Ring a ding ding.
Oh, okay. A non-standard hidey hole. Careful, Wolfie. That I'd be making 50 cents every 30 seconds.
Regular sleep in. Ill help.
Ill. License to ill help. Thank you, Key Sky.
Ding.
Oh, Lord. That was
What
a
happens now?
spooky hype train. Spooky hype train. Not a treasure train, though.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Ain't nothing to it. 50 cents every 30 seconds is $60 per hour. Ding.
Yet that's still not minimum wage. Ow! Oh. Guess I gotta eat a golden apple. He took half a shirt that time, too. Hype train damage. You saw a YouTube video about scam edible gold leaf on Amazon being toxic. Do they have like a product number that goes along with that? Because I still have mine here. The reason that's important is because I said I would make and then eat an actual golden apple. And I have my gold leaf right here and my apples upstairs. Probably a spawner, but I don't see it.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Oh.
Oh god, I hated that! Never do that again! Oh! Don't! That was the worst.
Oh.
I feel like she had to think about that one. That's not as bad. But yeah, that is not how you pronounce uh-oh. Susan.
Oh, Tommy used to work on the docks.
I don't know. I don't get that reference. Hype train success. I have all the level 1 emotes. I assumed it was a song, but I'm not hearing it in my head right now.
He's halfway there.
Living on a prayer. John Bovey. yeah. The girlfriend was singing in the car the other day.
Oh.
That's better. And like a bunch of like classic songs like that or adjacent to that. And I'm like, I know these songs, but I don't know any of the words. I'm sorry, I can't join you. Also, I don't sing in the car. So there was that, both of those reasons. Thank you very much, James. Oh. I mean, I feel like if there was like, although honestly, probably not, if there was like a recall or like something like that regarding the edible gold I purchased on Amazon, they would like send an email or something. But then again, Jeff Bezos is too busy. Be worrying about poisoning his customers.
Prep your flesh for 17 hours, 17 minutes, and 17 seconds.
In 17 magazine.
Ding. Mr. Ding Ding.
Still thinking about that trolley. Ding ding.
Seventeen. 17.
You missed it. Oh. Need dirt. 17, 16, 15. What was I going to say? Oh, it's, well, there is no brand name. It's edible gold leaf sheet, ... on, comma, health and spa gold. The product barcode number is X001NLOK57. I don't know if that will come up with anything. Oh. I was about to say, it says okay right there. That must mean it's okay. Even the product number? It's still for sale. Any reviews of, like, people who died? I mean, everything's from China. Look at that tree. Floating around like a guy. Was there a guy over there, speaking of guys? Whoa, Wolfie, jeez. The only bad reviews are from people not using it to food. Not using it for food. I tried to turn it into my wedding ring. And my future wife figured it out. Oh. Alright. We gotta find a better way around. Although we are up in the clouds. So I don't know how feasible this is going to be. We gotta take it nice and easy. Fingers crossed for gentle rolling hills and slopes. Oh, what you... Careful, Wolfie. No! That's not so bad. Amazon.California says it's not edible. Well, this says edible right on the package. Edible gold leaf sheet. Well, thank you very much for your generous top tip of the day, Great Scott, and for hanging out. I'm not in Canada. It should be perfectly safe for me. You'll watch the actual YouTube thing tonight. But by then it might be too late. Too late. Ooh, excuse me. It is a sub goal after all. It's a sub goal from last year. "17 Horus? No, that was in the Tomb Raider game. We finished that. Here's me again. Ah. Is oolong like a caffeinated tea? Or is it like a green tea? Well, I mean, I guess green tea has caffeine, but you know what I mean. Did you, I mean, Interstellar.
Hey Google, is oolong tea caffeinated?
You activated mine with that, but all it got was, is oolong tea. Is oolong tea caffeinated? Higher than green tea, but less than black. We learnt. Well, this is a good spot for a hidey hole. What was I saying? Oh, somebody got a video of orb lightning recently. Or ball lightning, or what is it called? It's some sort of sphere. It's called ball lightning. If I know my balls. I mean, it's a thing that's been known to exist for like hundreds of years. But it's like super duper rare, and like, I don't think anybody's captured like convincing video of it until a few days ago. Are we sure it was a real video? Yeah, because it was like some farmer couple who like saw it on their farm. I don't know that they're looking to capitalize. On getting a brief story in the news about it. You saw it in person once when you were at a Boy Scout camp. The science says ball lightning happens most around Boy Scouts. I don't know what that means. Let's go to sleep and back up the ball lightning. $78,159.57 megabytes. Bad news, everybody. I got bad news. On a hunch, I went and searched my order for edible gold leaf sheet, health and spa, parentheses gold. I searched my order on Amazon, and guess what? The product is no longer available. It is, it's no longer listed on the website. And, that has me concerned. Well, maybe we won't be eating an actual golden apple. Perhaps I shall find some non-food related craft to use this on or something. I don't know. If it's pure gold, it's edible. It says 24 karat on the listing, but if YouTube is to be believed, there is counterfeit. It's not actually gold poison fakes out there. Make some gold sugar. That was the thing. I was gonna make a caramel around the apple, and then upon which the gold flake applies. Regardless, we're ready to pick up right where we left off here on day 4 of the FLoB-a-thon Subathon. Have you got your woofs ready? Woof! There it is. Let's break out and... oh. And secure the hidey hole. Wait, where? There it is. Pigs! We need pigs. Let's go slightly southwest here to get these pigs. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, it's an alley-oop. The Wolfie on that one. Yeah, I don't know what the what a proper substitute would be. I mean, there might be like edible gold food paint, but it probably has the same problem as the edible gold leaf. I guess I just gotta buy a Golden Delicious. Oh, he's full. That was a waste. And now I'm full. Oh yeah, I'll just paint the apple green and use a chroma key on stream. And nobody will be any the wiser. Use the Mad Max edible spray paint. But that's like silver. Shiny and chrome as it goes. As the saying goes, as we are led to believe. That's kind of neat. It's like a QR code out there. Well, I'm glad we found that. I'm glad I'm so procrastinating with these sub milestones. Am I right? I could be dead. Yeah. Even if it is poison, the golden apple will give you full health, so you should be fine. Turned out to be copper and zinc. Does he have a product link or something that I can compare? I mean, if I put it on my roof, it'll get rid of the moss, right? He didn't show what he actually bought. Well, that's incredibly helpful. That's just Consumer Reports at its finest. Oh. Okay, bye. This product is super dangerous. Don't buy it. What product? I'm not telling you. Well, no, it was a year ago. That I bought it. The timeline for refunds has long expired. The Minecraft wiki seems to indicate cooked pork chops heals twice as much. No mention of a change. To dogs? I know to players it does, but to dogs? What's the healing effect on dogs? Was the question. Just dip it in acid to check. I'll just have to buy my acid from Amazon then too. Cooking has no additional benefit for the dog. I knew it! Proven right once again! Uh... A lot of mushrooms. Delicacies. Yeah, I do believe if I cooked these, they would turn to the cooked pork chop texture. Because that one wasn't changed. Whoa. Oh. that cactus out of here. Side sleeping. Get that cactus out of here, I said.
Side sleep in.
Ooh.
Fortified hidey hole.
Fortified with essential vitamins and nutrients. With copper and zinc. And maybe lead. Who knows? Ugh. Every element other than gold. I'm wondering if there's like a small part of the Datsun or something that I could put gold leaf on. Just something ridiculous like that. I should cover up the rust. Make it like that that Japanese art of like fixing a broken pottery with gold. Art degree. Gild the F3 button. That's pretty funny. I do have removable keycaps on this keyboard. I could do that. I mean, are you talking about like the nuclear F3 button? The big one. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the one on my keyboard. Oh, excuse me. Do we need anything from the store? The girlfriend's asking. See if they have gold leaf. Accentuate the next Gundam. That's not a terrible idea either. Alright, hold on, I need to reply. Oh, wrong way. Your finest zinc and copper leaf, please. I tell you what, the pumpkin patches this entire FLoB-a-thon so far have been rather disappointing. Uncountable. Lacking luster like my apples. How do you like them apples? I don't know where these guys are, but they're somewhere. Choppy frame rate. It is. It is definitely the frame rate. You should have seen the first FLoB-a-thon. You know why it's choppy. WW244 has been here before. Because we're walking to the farlands. Look at that block selection. Look how far off it is. Blork. It's the OG Minecraft. It's the Minecraft Beta 173. I don't know. Now that I think about it, WW2, were you just here when we were primarily playing like No Man's Sky or something? It's possible you don't know. No Man's Sky and BeamNG. Imagine that. Knowing the Kurt J. Mac, but not the farlands or bust. Okay, thanks, Wolfie. Let's try that again. Excuse me, excuse me! My disguise is the headphones. Hey. Oh, her phone is doing that thing again. Right. Copy this. Oh my god. Oh my god! How do I copy my own text? No, I don't want to react to it, you dumb, stupid phone. Oh. Resent as SMS. Okay. Basically, like, her phone goes back to SMS. And then my phone tries to text as RCS, and then she doesn't get it. Listen, listen, this is important. Family conversations going on right here. Isn't there an option in your message app to have it resend as SMS if it failed as RCS? I think that's what I just accidentally did. I was trying to highlight the message to, like, copy it and send it again, but then it, like, resent as SMS. There was a fun new bug where my phone was duplicating all of my photos. Because I, like, updated to the latest Android version. But apparently that goes away if you just let it be, so... First I was like, well, this sure is a convenient way for all of my Google storage to fill up really quick if they just blanket duplicate all of my photos. Google? Did you figure out any new shows to watch with a girlfriend? No. I can't remember what ended up happening last night. I think there was another Japan travel YouTube video that we ended up watching. Oh, I have too much wool. And then the girlfriend fell asleep and I ended up just watching more Star Trek. She's tired of the original series. So that has not come up yet. Although, what were we on? What were we thinking about? Stargate? House, which I don't think we have. Crossing Jordan, which I also don't think we have. Like, how isn't House just on like Netflix or Amazon Prime or something? I'm not into reality or cooking shows. I mean, at the most, maybe British Bake Off, but even that's like not as good as it used to be. I have watched The Expanse, yes. Ah! I'm fine. Wolfie was not. You ever see The Repair Shop? No. Don't imagine you're big into anime. No. But I'm not saying I couldn't be, but also no. Not really. House seems to be on Hulu. Oh, is it? Well, we have Hulu. I wouldn't mind, like, a good documentary. The documentaries, I feel like, are hard to come by these days. I would also like a nature documentary would be nice. My problem with a lot of them is that they seem to be like geared towards like
161616.
I'm girding my loins.
Prep your flesh for 16 hours, 16 minutes, and 16 seconds.
Prepping my flesh. They all like seem to be geared towards like children or like people who don't know what an animal is. It's all very simple stuff. I wanna learn the more in-depth stuff. The facts, the science, the obscurities.
Ding, ding, ding.
that got me. That got me pretty good. Gild your loins. We're just gonna let that one go. All right, without as much fanfare. All right. Might enjoy Hank Green's Journey to the Microcosmos. I watched a couple of those. I don't think the girlfriend would watch that.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Bobby Fingers? Bobby Broccoli? Who's all these Bobbies? Dang it, Bobby.
Where you came from was another dimension. 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 Another dimension.
That's the old school Another Dimension. I forgot I even had that up there. Thank you very much.
Ding.
Ding, Rabid Ronin. For 98 months in the subtub. Subtub, dang it. Oh, wrong way. A lot about giant vehicles. Oh, excuse me. Woodwright's shop. Yeah, I don't know. The more I talk about it, the more I don't know that the girlfriend is interested in documentary. Ever seen the documentary Icarus? I saw like the previews for it, I think. I don't remember what it was on. Much like trying to find hobbies, when chat suggests things, I'm often like, nah, actually, I'm not in the mood for any of that. I don't know that I actually like things. Oh, God. Okay, bye! We did actually just watch one of those yesterday. That was another thing we watched. Was the NHK world. They were talking about like the river rafters that used it used to be for logging, but now they've turned it into like a tourism ride. That seems incredibly dangerous, but that's what they do. The river rafters. Those who raft on the river.
They claim they're from another dimension.
Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Paddling in the subtub here.
Paddling. Small batch. Thank you very much. 105 months in the subtub. What's up? It's been a while. Whoa. Oh god, I walked around it so Wolfie wouldn't walk towards it, and he almost barrels right into it. When's Kurt gonna hit the FL? I think that's the first time in 14 years anybody's ever referred to it as the FL. Gonna hit the Florida like a hurricane. Yeah, I mean, that's what I originally, like, in my brain wanted to parse, was like, are you talking about F3? The F3 button? Oh, excuse me. We still don't know. Mostly.
Glory to you and your house.
Cat Train, glory to you and your house. 17 months in the subtub. Subtub. We last pressed F3 last July. We were nearly at 10 million. It depends on how long this subathon FLoB-a-thon lasts. We might reach it during it. Or not. But if we don't, then I'll press F3 again, and we'll be slightly the wiser. Ooh.
I almost swallowed that nut.
Thank you. Side sleeping. I am gonna get carpal tunnel though, apparently.
Side sleep in.
I almost ran into it. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the clock. Ooh, excuse me. You call us the clock? The talk? No, I said the clock. I was looking at the clock. The timer that's above me. That's weird. Ooh, excuse me again. Good gravy. Great Caesar's ghosts. Yawn-a-thon. I had KFC and gravy. I'm just imagining you getting KFC and then going to a separate food establishment to get gravy separately, and that is your meal. The gravy store, the gravy train, perhaps. Ah, yes, the gravy district. Ooh. Gravies are us. Ooh-wee.
Skibbity Prime.
Thank you. He's just trying to look at the breaking the silence. I do remember that. That was a you had to be there sort of a scenario. Not really a repeatable joke. Is there any sort of time pressure on returning to the part-time job? No, somebody asked that earlier, and I said I'm taking the month of July off. So I have at least that. But no, it's a part-time job. There's really no... It's not a high pressure. They're not like wringing their hands without me. Although the girlfriend is. She misses having me there, but... Oh. Oh. You did give us a rundown of all the ongoing issues you were leaving behind. Did I? I don't even remember what I've talked about. You assured us others would handle them. True. True! Although the other guy that they hired at the same time as me is leaving in 2 weeks because they got a full-time job. It's the name that stuck. Is it dawn on the final 16 hours? Not at all exactly where this stream began.
No.
How much does 1 hour cost? You'll have to do the math yourself. If you're viewing on like the Twitch page, it's on the my about page, or it's on the handy Google spreadsheet in the pinned message on top of chat. Off the top of my head, 10 tier 3 gift subs. Less if you're paying via tip or bits. Whoa. Whoa. Hopefully, finally, she's, I mean, she's just constantly shifting and...
On plastic. I came...
She was sleeping on plastic.
She all the blankets away. Rest of her on the plastic.
What plastic?
Bottom of the crate.
Oh.
I didn't put her back. I just let her walk around.
Yeah. I should just buy that same bed that I had. Oh, oh god, I need dirt. Floats! She had floats! I was worried you forgot the inflator.
Oh, I did it by hand.
She did it by hand.
Oh,
by breath.
By lung.
Oh. Sorry. Very fun.
Very fun. Nice lake.
Nice lake. Nice house. Good tea.
Side sleeping.
I can... Funny. Had a pair of roaches. So...
Did it have a leak or did it hold air?
Oh, it definitely has a leak. I owned it. Arms.
Yeah. Her cockroach inflatable floaty has a leak, everybody. if there's a sentence you care to listen to that is said and makes sense.
Real hit though. Now too many.
It's a hissing cockroach.
Except it isn't. We tried to locate the leak by sound yesterday and it's not making any noise.
Well, I'm aware of the vinyl patches. You got to be able to find the leak.
Yeah, you gotta find a leak to patch the leak. That's a old proverb.
And I put it in water, I did.
Oh. Fun times?
Long hike, not too... worry, guys. I got it.
We got it figured out. No, they have to. That's why I don't ask for computer help
I
because
appreciate
we
it.
have to go through every single step.
I'm good. I knew it was gonna. It was. I just slowly kept sinking further. It was nice.
Yeah, we got gold leaf. Just put that over the hole. Possibly toxic gold leaf.
What do you mean? Toxic?
No, I haven't done it yet,
Why
but
not?
somebody saw an apparent report that some gold leaf sold on Amazon is counterfeit and toxic.
Dude, you really think you got real gold?
I think so. Gold
Off
leaf is
Amazon?
like cheap. I don't know, like $7.
Oh, that's okay.
It's like a tenth of a
Do you have to-
millimeter.
how much though? Toxic.
That was the other thing they said, is that you'd have to like eat a bunch every day. But instead of it being
Who's
gold,
doing that? I gotta get my weekly supply of gold.
well, there was a report that is still on. There was a report. I know you're concerned about eating processed meats and
Yes,
hot
yes.
dogs.
Thanks for letting me
I
sit
mean,
in.
Ain't nothing
no, I'm
to it.
depressed about it. It's really
Mold
cutting into
leaf.
the only thing I like about Americana is the hot dog consumption.
But I forgot where it was. There was some study published that their baseline was, if you eat as little as 1 hot dog per day, this is what happens in your levels and this sort of stuff. And then they're like, what sort of test subject are they finding who's eating 365 hot dogs a year?
Guilty as charged. I don't think I could cut down.
Cut down on the dog?
Yeah. That's why you get them cheese filled. So it's like less hot dog.
You get less hot dog, more imitation
Yes.
cheese.
It's gold in there.
It's copper and zinc.
Is that what you think?
That is what I think. It's copper and zinc. No, apparently somebody did a test where they you got to send it to the guy with the
Yes.
mass spectrometer.
Yes, yes. Well, maybe we'll see if we can borrow the one at work.
Johnsonville cheddar sausage. What's that?
0 hot dogs per year. Something.
Mm-hmm. I did think about that today. We keep forgetting to take the hot dogs out of the freezer.
How you doing? You know?
The freezer nullifies the harmful effects.
Yeah, freeze them once. Shame on you. Freeze them twice. Won't eat hot dogs again. So did you eat your gold?
I did not. No, I was just talking about it, and then somebody brought up that somebody found that it's imitation, possibly. But and also then I looked to see like the Amazon reviews, and the product page doesn't exist anymore for the specific product that I purchased.
Just gotta hunt it down.
So I think it's now it's a craft gold leaf and not an eating gold leaf.
I'm sure there's a Reddit out there where someone's like, I eat goldleaf.com or something.
I think maybe they saw you peek in before. A couple of sheets. I don't know. I feel like depending on the size of the apple, it was going to take 5 or 6 sheets. These are like 1 inch by 1 inch sheets.
Like cake paint.
Cake paint. How do I know the cake paint is
It's all fake.
gold?
It's all bad for us.
It's all bad for us.
Just
An apple a
eat the gold-
day
Eat the golden hot dog.
gives you zinc poisoning.
Hot dog, gold a hot dog.
Gold, gold a hot
That'd be
dog.
fun.
There's a daily recommended copper amount? Am I not consuming enough pennies?
Sound of that jingle, I disagree. Every time you jog, like 50 bucks a penny. I mean, I really don't think it's real gold, but I don't think it's hurt you.
fortified with nutrients. And lead.
There are no documented cases of people getting sick from eating that.
Of real gold leaf. What about the counterfeit stuff? The Timu gold leaf.
No. It's not considered toxic, and this is the imitation. It's not considered toxic under normal use circumstances.
1 hot dog per day. The baseline average American.
You know what website that's from? Is the art store Dick Blick.
Dick Blick!
Which is a great art store.
Richard Blick. I know, that's very, like, I've not seen one of those in forever.
No,
that's a very Midwest thing,
yeah,
if anything at all.
You have to get your college name.
Richard Blichard. That is where I used to shop for my art degree. Fool's gold leaf.
That's what you bought. Would you like to know the spiritual benefits of eating gold?
The spiritual benefits.
Just gnaw on your necklace.
It follows you into your reincarnation.
I found some actual, like, research.
Research.
Like a research paper, like a real actual...
About
eating gold leaf.
Mmm.
Because it's inert. Shouldn't mess with anything.
Right, but again, they're looking at like actual pure gold. I already kind of knew that. I knew that gold kind of just goes right through you. Like corn. That's why it's gold.
Oh my god, you could gold a corn.
I could gold a corn. Gold a cob.
You know though, even real gold, if the flakes are a little bit too big, they can get trapped in your digestive organs. Cause chronic inflammation.
Maybe it'll cure me of my celiac disease.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna cause far more.
Turn a corn cob into a carrot.
People have reactions to gold.
You once saw the largest privately owned gold nugget in the world. Is there a larger publicly owned one? Forever ever?
I mean, not temporarily.
Not unless I'm at work. Oh, careful, Wolfie.
I'm not the boss. I'm the kindly oracle.
The oracle?
Yes, that's why I've been referring to me. Nobody gets it.
Like in the Matrix?
Yeah, like I'm your guide.
Ah, I see. Oh gosh, I can't see. I see, I can't see. It's at the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas. Ah.
Better be.
I thought like you were at somebody's house and they were like, you want to see something cool?
Thought I was at the Luxor. A baby.
I do love Vegas. Can't get enough of it.
We just need to leave a gold leaf out and see if it oxidizes.
I was thinking like Santa was gonna come. See if Santa eats the gold leaf.
And if he gets sick, then we'll know.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt
killed Santa. Stop, stop, he's already dead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sherman Williams. Let's go to sleep and back up the world.
Did you tell them about the big tree cookie?
We did see a big tree cookie cutting of the largest.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to golden_Santa.
Thank you, anonymous gifter. 78,230.89 megabytes. Another one. We're going for more. It's a subathon after all. You can't be rid of me that easily. I was distracted when the girlfriend was here. Did I already say 78,230.89 megabytes? I'm pretty sure I did. And I'm pretty sure you should have your woofs ready. Woof! Indeed. Oh, I didn't even notice that this was coal. But I guess it was. Oh. Listen. Listen. Go, make some room, Wolfie. Ah. I got it. I don't think it matters, but let's fully secure the hidey hole. That dog is around here somewhere. And continue west. As we've been doing. Whoa! Okay, that's a guy. Yee! That's not an alert. That is a guy. Alright. Woo! Woo! That was a real one. I could tell by the way that it was. Look at him. He's so proud of himself. What a jerk. You didn't do nothing for that, did you, Wolfie? Alright, no. Woo! Well, I'm awake now. Hi. Hello. Hello. Good Lord. Woo! 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 Jeez. I think I glanced up at OBS and was expecting to see like the bit alert, and when I didn't see it, the lizard brain kicked in, and the panic, the fight or flight, and I chose flight. Oh, buddy, that all right. Note to self: creepers are still a thing in this game. You missed all the action. Woo. All right. Hi. Hello. Aren't we glad that we're continuing on? I mean, honestly, probably better now than if I, like, stopped streaming and that was the beginning tomorrow. Because the beginnings of streams, I'm usually, like, not fully aware. It was because I stuck around to get that coal that allowed him to sneak up on us. Never again! Whew, alright. There's too much blood in my brain now. My big bloods are very pressurized. That's not a stream alert! Anyway, how's everybody else doing? Doing fine? Hanging in there? I still do need wood. That was why I stopped, to cut down that tree. It pains me that I left a floating tree. But not as much as it would have pained me to have exploded. Mm. Those aren't pillows. Trains, planes, and automobiles. Classic. Yeah, I'm really surprised. I feel like that's as long as it possibly could go before it explodes. And then both times we somehow got away with it. Alright, Wolfie, are you sure you're not going to take any damage imminently here? Because there's a lot of pigs. There has not been. If you consult the long-running series Farlands or Bust Flashbacks, definitely an ongoing, well-loved side shoot of the series. There are a few moments where I did get blowed up by a creeper and survived. Alright, Juno? Almost falling into lava, true. Gravel. I would like, I feel like I was preemptive to the shorts and stories, the short form content with Farlands or Bust flashbacks. There are certainly moments that could use more of them, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to make them, and for like not much in return. Like that subathon where Wolfie was on fire. that could use a flashback. The reruns are hardly worth it. Oh, thanks. Watching the actual videos is a real bore. I mean, honestly, you're probably right. Oh, Wolfie, careful! Ooh, he's gonna take damage. Not if he goes off this side. You like that? No! Can't wait for FLoB the next generation. FLoB the motion picture. I hear Minecraft movies are all the rage now.
Side sleep in.
Was I side sleeping? I don't feel like I was, but if you say so. Why is that on fire? I don't see lava. Hello? Why is this forest on fire? Oh, there it is. Alright. That was confusing. Maybe let's go this way. Indeed. Still waiting on that pink sheep. Manifest them. Oh. This Farlands brought to you by the letter M. That's kind of neat, if I do say so myself. And I do. I mean, way off course, so I'm not gonna... I'll walk through this, though. Oh, I thought that was a pink sheep. Ah... Oh. Now that all of our...
Pig, sheep, pig, sheep, pig, sheep.
Pig sheep. Now that everybody's heart rate has fallen back down. Any AMAs? Qs for A's? Did you have any hobbies before you started streaming? I mean, yes. Like, I was... Was I? Yeah, I was, like, doing astronomy. Amateur astronomy. Before I was streaming. I'm pretty sure I didn't start that about the same time. Maybe I did. But I'm pretty sure I was doing the astronomy thing. Yeah, because I had my job. My web graphic design job. I really didn't play even video games before I started streaming. Perfect. Like Minecraft, playing Minecraft is like what got me into playing video games again. Were you ever able to get the Minecraft username KurtJMac? If I answer and say no, will that open up all of you to try to scam it? I haven't tried. I'm assuming no. Did you design any websites we know? No. It's generally never that glamorous. Unless you have a job that requires the research and purchase of lab waste piping or concrete testing equipment or what was another company? Ball bearings units, or we're in Chicago and in need of a life coach was one of them. We had the Tootsie Roll account, but I was not the one who made that website at the time. And then we lost the Tootsie Roll account. That was before I was employed there. Oh, careful, Wolfie. Whoa. We did like a comedy show website. It was like 3 women comedians who were like Southern, like it was like a Jeff Foxworthy type of troupe that we did the website for. That was like the only like entertainment website I ever made. I don't even remember what they were. It was like the Dixie Chicks, but of comedy or something. I don't even remember. So no, I mean I did make farlandsorbust.com back in 2011, and it remains the same today. Any plans for more SnowRunner? I did say I would... Didn't I say at least for the year 2025 I would give it a break? Oh, okay. I was very much relying on it for my non-Farlands or Bust content. How was graphic design school? I recently finished my degree on it. I didn't go to graphic design school. I went to art school. I only took one graphic design class because I wasn't even in the graphic design department major. I was in a new fancy program that they just came up with that was called Arts Technology, which was fine arts, but using, get this, technology. Computer arts, audio art, web art, digital art. course, it was after I got my degree that I went to, like, community college for a little bit to take a bunch of, like, Photoshop and Illustrator and, like, InDesign, like, things that might actually help me get a job. Oh, that might be too much wood. And it is. Careful, Wolfie, how? Oh. Has this walk to the Farlands been one big art project? Kind of. I mean, you can kind of look at it like that. I was always interested in, like, the weird and somewhat nonsensical, non-full of, like, meaning sort of stuff. I mean, like, Mr. Randomizer was probably, like, my favorite project I did in college. So, like, conceptually, maybe. I mean, I wish maybe I did, like, learn game development in that program, because a lot of stuff like Connor Sherlock stuff, walking simulators, those would have gone over like gangbusters in the arts technology program of my school. Something like Proteus. Look at this place. Pigs? Careful, pigs. There'll be zombies down here. Think we can skirt by without incident. Skirt, skirt, skirt. I made a bunch of fractal art when I was at community college. Yeah, like even in like Photoshop class, we were like learning to paint in Photoshop, and I was like always doing weird stuff, like more like abstract-y stuff.
Flesh was not prepped for 15 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds.
You dropped the ball. So many balls were dropped. Yeah, if you were watching yesterday, or the day before, or whenever it was, and there were no mobs, that seems to be a thing that happens per session. So when I, like, save the game... Whoa! When I, like, save the game and leave the game and then come back, that kind of, like, timer, or whatever it is, resets. And you tend to get mobs again. Yeah, it's not like a... That would make this journey very difficult. As if, like, just mobs stopped being after a certain amount. But it is, like, it is seemingly random, and it's hard to predict. Sometimes we'll see, like, a patch of cows and then like nothing for the rest of the session. Other times it's fine throughout the entire hour that we're playing. And there's mobs and pigs until the last hidey hole, so it's very strange. I'm assuming it's some sort of random thing, like the weather timer or whatever. I don't know. Or it's linked to like a maximum amount of entities that can be spawned in memory before you exit and restart the game. I don't know. This game is still in beta. It might have some bugs. There might be some memory leaks. Whimsy, yes. The whimsy has been hard-coded into the game. What was your thought process for wanting to grow a beard? I wonder what this looks like. I don't think there was a thought process. I just kind of like let the stubble grow and then just more and more let it grow. Honestly, it's, as I've said this before, having a beard is probably more maintenance. That is to say, if you just don't let it go all wild and willy-nilly. Woolly-willy. It's probably more maintenance than shaving. Because there have been many a times where you mess up and go, and oh, well, I guess I gotta start over. So I can't say shaving because now I shave my head. So yeah, like many things in my life, it's not so much a definitive, decisive action, more so as a, well, I guess this is happening now. I guess this is the course of things. I can't get past the itchy irritation. Yeah, I guess for a long time I just kept it, like, stubbly. So I kind of got used to that, or got past that. But yeah, like, the real trick is, like, you have to, like, just leave it. And not even, like, trim it or try to shape it, just let it grow. For, like, an inordinate amount of time, like months. Because if you let it get to a point that's just stubble, and then you try to, like, shape it, it's gonna look bad, just because it's, like, not a full beard. I think you should have kept the twisty mustache going. That started getting annoying. That started to fill with soup. And looking back at pictures of it, I'm like, ah, why did anybody let me do that? It just doesn't look like me. The girlfriend really likes it. Which I guess you could probably say is the main beard pusher.
Side sleep in.
Thank you. Girlfriends do be liking stuff. Ooh. You can tell this is not my favorite tea because I'm still drinking it 3 hours later. Warm water. Weak tea is a peach oolong that the girlfriend bought for herself, but I don't think she even likes it very much. I need sand removers. Not sand removers. Cactus removers, which happens in this case to be sand. Oh boy. Spooky noises. Where you going, Juno? Hold on. You antsy? Antsy in your pantsy? Just let her out. Just old dog things. You ever want to shave your beard, change the style? I don't think I would look good with a shaved face. It's been so long, too. Been a long time. Ooh, excuse me. I look like a baby. A frickin' baby. Oh. Excuse me again. You've been traveling to the far land since I was 6 years old. I am now 20. I bet time doesn't feel real to you. That add up? I think of it in terms of Goober, who was 6 when we made the Mindcrack video, but is now not 20. 18, but I figure that was probably a couple years into the Farlands thing. I mean, I started when I was in my 20s. Which is weird to think about. But I've been doing this the majority of my adult life. Don't think about it too hard, though. Ooh. I've learned my lesson. On Wolfie's behalf, anyway. Oh. Oh. I know how counting works. Alrighty then. Ye old block of sand. Cavernous. Dawn on the final 15 hours. Well, I don't want to make my hidey hole there. How about up here? Oh. Pope is here. A Pope, anyway. And Pope. Ooh. Alright, why is my inventory? Oh, I have so many sticks. Alrighty. Not a full segment this time, but just enough to whittle down that timer a bit more. Let's go to sleep and back up the world. $78,280.11 megabytes.